easiest way to sharpen your deep discernment is to deepen your walk with God. Aye. When you deepen your walk with God, every man who enters into your life, you will discern him through the lenses of Jesus. Aye. If you know what having the wrong kind of person in your life can do to your destiny, you will marry Jesus for life. He alone can save you. A girl got raped by her brother, her half-brother. Her full brother went and now killed her half-brother. Her father ran from the palace like a rogue, like a thief. Her father's legacy damaged. And the person who initiated all this thing was drinking kunu. His name is not, his own house was not affected. He probably married, had wife, had children, lived a good life. But in 21 of that chapter, the Bible says that the girl who was raped, she remained desolate all her life. All her life. Because one man was in another man's life, and that man could not discern that this is a wicked man. I'm telling you a story from 2 Samuel 13. Jonadab, wicked man. One translation says that he was crafty. Crafty. Some of you have crafty people in your life, and the reason you cannot discern is that your walk with God has died. It's out of that relationship that you are supposed to define every other thing that happens in your life. Out of that. It's out of your relationship with God you choose a wife and a mother for your children. It's out of your relationship with God you say yes to a husband and the father of your children. We don't marry pointed nose and hips. We marry people who have built something with God. Hi, you don't know what marriage is. Marriage will test your convictions. That your husband that you see when he's reading prayer is doing gi, and you are thinking that he used to fly in the night. It's when only two of you at home, you will now know that he's a typical Urobo man. Typical. That he wants his wife to wake up in the morning and go on her two knees and say, Mingwasha. You don't know. Typical to the bone. That if he comes back and he enters the house and the wife does say, welcome baby, say, you go kill goat. A whole grown man is baby. So you as a wife will be sitting in the congregation and you will be seeing him doing gi. You say, hey, say these people don't know what they are the face for us. All his submission, all his talk, his encounter with God has not become a strike of kindness. All the rebukes of God he has ignored them. And you know the thing about this life, the wheat can grow with the tares. It's in the day of the harvest we will know the ones that grew right. This life, the way it is designed, the whole reason God was showing us those things in Genesis is just to let us know that man is not designed to do life alone, bro. The first person you need, the first relationship you need to be able to do life is you need a proper relationship with God. With God first. Then as you progress in life, out of that relationship with God, God will begin to surround you with other relationships. And all of this is to provoke you into destiny. But you will not be able to discern those relationships if your relationship with God is not working.